Welcome. My levels is up. My levels is good. Woo! Big day, everybody, here at New York Wrestle Media Central. Boy Jay Santee here, calling the shot for History and Headlocks first annual draft day. Thank you guys for being a part of the spectacular event that's coming down the lane. Make sure you guys follow us on all the social media outlets. Like and subscribe. Be a part of the vibe of all things connected to not only History and Headlocks, but also for, of course, here on New York Wrestle Media. It's a big day, ladies and gentlemen. Our two co-hosts for the esteemed show are taking the lead and taking initiative on drafting who they would want for their respective promotion if they had control of that company. Each of our co-hosts will look at the rosters and see who would fit best at today's climate of professional wrestling. If the ability of shifting teams, shifting promotions, shifting brands, whereas if we can do in other sports, we will have probably a better time now because the landscape of wrestling is like woof. But if we were able to do this, what would be the outcome? And what could be the progression? Without no further ado, representing AEW, coming to the stage is the one and the only. Don't call her Ariana Grande because that's not her. It's Ares stepping up to the stage. Ari representing AEW.
What's up, everybody?
How does it look for you so far? What do you think about the landscape of WWE and whether or not how many of these guys you are actually looking forward to bringing in to the AEW roster?
Well, I mean, yeah, I have a good number here, I can't lie, it was a little bit of a struggle because so many of the WWE roster is so ingrained already with the WWE stink.
Right.
But I think I have a
WWE.
the WWE stink. You know what I mean? Like, they're just so corporatized already at this point. If that's a word. But I have a good list of some of these men and women here who I think could benefit from a change in the career. So let's see what happens.
Okay.
People agree.
You think we have some shockers there that people might sit there and go, ooh, that could be different if they were in a AEW landscape?
I would hope so. At least one or two. Maybe one.
Okay. I love you got the glasses. You're looking very corporate. You got the glasses
yes,
ready.
Yes, I'm gonna have my reading glasses on.
You're
make
ready
sure
to
I
go.
have my list correctly and stuff. Yes, I'm ready to go.
I'm ready to hear the board get ready for every announcement that's made during that time.
Absolutely.
Bringing up to the stage from not only History and Headlocks, but every other show he could jump up on here on New York Wrestle Media. He is not one to be afraid to get in front of the mic and share his opinion. And it just so happens that his name is Mike as well. Representing WWE, we get Whole Milk Mike. Yes, sir, Bob.
And the crowd goes wild as usual. Yeah, I'm used to it at this point. A decade in.
Is it though? Are you used to it by now?
Yeah. Since 2016, since I've been on your show, crowd goes wild every time.
So, what are we looking forward with the WWE's look when it comes to possibly snatching up some talent from the AEW roster? Are we looking to draft the young, or are we looking for some vets? What are we looking at?
We're just looking at talent that could make us more money than ever.
Oh, because the WWE brand doesn't have enough, ladies and gentlemen.
We need more.
More money.
We need more suckers to come in and buy our tickets for our shows to see these great talents.
$15,000 tickets for nosebleeds. What is that?
We're working on it.
For the nosebleed section, right?
We're working on the 316 day sale. Actually worked out for us. So you know what? We could do anything more. We could do more.
Okay. Any specific categories such as women, men, tag, factions that you may not want to expose right now, but that you're pretty interested in?
You'll be surprised at who I select. It's going to be all around. Definitely going to try and hit all divisions as possible. And I'm going to try and not stay with like taking people back that used to be here, but we have to wait and see.
Interesting. I kind of see where you're going there, sir. I kind of got an idea of that. So, Mike, can you give us an explanation of what is going on and how is this going to play out here for each round and what happens here? While we do that, of course, I got to play some background music for that because I got to sound like I know. We got to sound like we know what we're doing here.
We're clueless.
I know, right? This is a very special edition of History and Headlocks. If you're new, I'm Mike and she's Ari. Jay is standing in as the moderator, superintendent, expert analyst. We'll call him today for this special draft day episode. But very simple, everybody. We represent two different companies. She represents AEW. I represent WWE. 10 rounds in total. There'll be two. I'm back.
Yeah, you're back. Don't worry about it.
We live, baby. We live.
Yeah, I know. Jay's doing an excellent job already. 10 rounds. 2 rounds specifically will be specially at random, where it'll be up to Jay's decision on what type of people we have to draft. So it could be a tag team, that'd be a female, or just a single competitor, or any other thing that he could think of off the top of his crazy ass brain. But then at the halfway mark of the draft, after round 5, we will select people from the minors, or people like to call them TNA, New Japan, any place in the wrestling world, especially on the indie scene that we could pick. Then after all 10 rounds, we will have a special trade deadline where anybody that's on the roster that we didn't pick can be eligible to be drafted. And the other GM can agree on only 3 trades out of 5.
Doesn't sound confusing enough, does it? No. We'll just, we'll play it by ear.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it live, ladies and gentlemen.
So Ari will be picking first, and she is on the clock as she sends her first pick to Jay to show everybody who she has selected.
Okay, I have Ari's possible picks here. So Ari, you are on the clock. So,
all right, here we go. So my first pick in this draft is the Demon Finn Balor. Yep.
And the crowd goes wild, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo, they are loving it. Yeah.
First round picker, we have the Demon Finn Balor. Why did we pick Finn, and why was he the number 1 pick?
I think it speaks for itself. Finn is extremely talented, and WWE has just been kind of keeping him like in a corner for most of his career. Yeah, you'll see him on TV weekly, but you don't see him doing what he should be doing. And when they give him that little taste, it's literally just a bite. He deserves more. He deserves more. And he's not a spring chicken anymore, right? He's in his 40s, but he still can go like he's just as young as ever. So I think bringing him into AEW with a fresh perspective, fresh opponents, I think he could put on some amazing matches, dream matches that probably people never even thought of.
I'll share my commentary to after the first round, but yes, Finn is the AEW's first round draft pick. Mike, your thoughts? Is that a big steal for her right there in the first round?
That one hurts, but you know what? with the person I'm going to select, it's a good counter pick against this Mr. Finn Balor. So, adios, Finn. Thank you for everything you've done, and thank you for eating the pins for everybody that needs to be winning. Thank you very much.
All right. Continuing on the first round, leaving it up to the stage. For WWE, we have Big Mike. Let us know who's your.
Jay cuts himself off. But anyway, my first pick, I'm going to pick the Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher. Yay.
Kyle Fletcher. Wow, that okay.
We gotta look towards the future, Jay.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that. That is actually that's a good dig right there. What was the other reasoning why we went with Kyle Fletcher?
Aside from his age, he's definitely has all the signs of being being protostar to being a superstar. Future Intercontinental U.S. champion, World Heavyweight champion over here. The star is the brightest for this young man.
Wow. With his recent year that he's had, this is I would say not surprising, but I would have, you know what? Since we're closing out the first round, I'll have you guys go back into your rooms and check out what you guys gonna want for round two. I'll do my commentary now. Okay, so after the first round, we had Finn Balor going number 1 to AEW and Kyle Fletcher going at 2. Two things we see. Number 1, the age. Yeah, we get an older but yet crafty, smart, very well versed wrestler going to the AEW locker room, and we get a young upstarter going to the WWE locker rooms as well. Some may say it looks similar. Some may say actually worlds apart, but at the same time, both of them are very talented and have shown that they can be finessing with other individuals in the ring. So for me, the first round was actually a really good call by both programs. I'm very pleased to see how serious these guys are taking this, and going to be looking very deeply on how it's going to be for the next round. So let's go into round 2. Why are they? This is not moving for me. One second. So are we going back to back, or are we going like Mike gets the next round?
Well, we'll keep the format the same. Ari will have the next pick.
Okay. Oh, what a gentleman you are.
I know.
Because I'm going to counterpick everything she does. So I'm just going to win in the end. That's the best part of this.
Yeah, poor Kyle's getting his wings clipped once he goes to WWE. No more bleeding.
You need to stop being Miss Negative over there.
Sorry, but that's the truth.
Finn has 1 year left. Let's come on.
And he could put on the most amazing dream matches in just 1 short year.
Good luck with the face paint that we have trademarked that, bitch.
Hey, you fucking call me a bitch? Fuck.
I'm moving away from you.
What the fuck? Anyway, yeah. So, sorry, that shocked the hell out of me. Damn, Mike. Anyway, so my next round, I'm going to go with a tag team, and I am taking the Motor City Machine Guns.
Nice. Actually picked some good music for that too.
Yeah, you did.
These 2 young men, well, they're not as young as they used to be.
No, but they still do good.
Was possibly a choice for AEW once they left TNA, but it seems as though they were never able to get the ability to get that opportunity, possibly because WWE threw a little bit more money at them. What's your reason for this call here now?
Because them going to WWE was probably the biggest mistake that they've done in their careers. Now, I understand, it's the dream to be a WWE. They worked so hard for decades basically in the indie scene, Ring of Honor, TNA, and all across the country and world. And, they make it. They were given the belts almost immediately and taken away from them almost immediately. And since then, they've just kind of been floating around. And now it looks like they're trying to separate them.
Yeah. That's not sure what's the full reasoning for that. What's the tactic for that?
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like they know what the hell to do with them anymore. And right now, AEW's tag team division is on fire. And there's so many folks there that they have worked with in the past that we know they can make magic with. And why not have them come there and just, do their thing and elevate the tag division even more.
Yeah, I think your fan base might be happy. They probably feel the same way that everybody else has, that they'll probably be more utilized in AEW as opposed to WWE. Mike, your reasoning, your thoughts about what happened here.
I see how this is going to go. Just because she's a female, she's good looking, the people going to go side with her.
Is that what that is? Do you think that is?
Yeah. So if I was not, nobody would agree with me. Not with my actual, knowledge of the game.
Ooh,
maybe the people that live in the basements.
In my job, they will call that a microaggression. That's a microaggression, ladies and gentlemen.
Please don't bring back any trauma, please.
Oh, woof.
I mean, at this rate, I might be talking to human resources after the bitch comment.
Yeah, and New York Wrestle Media does have an HR.
I like you, Mike. I like you.
Wow.
Yeah, New York Wrestle Media we do have a human resources department. So if any files and claims, just send it right here to the guy. Just send it to me. Mike, you are on the clock, sir.
I will be taking a tag team as well, but on the women's division side, my second round pick goes for Megan Bayne and Penelope Ford.
Wow. Oh, that's a shocking pick in my opinion, sir. Where did that one come from?
Well, you have one talented female and another one. Well, let me rephrase. A talented female who is great on her own, but paired with Penelope Ford, they're diamonds in the rough. That in WWE, the women's division that we have over here, especially the women's tag division, definitely needs a mega boost.
Wow. I love what you were going with. I love the shock value at round 2. And yes, you have talented women on that side. Beauty as well. Since you're already showing your chauvinistic side, we're already there.
Well, damn it.
Ari, was that a hot grab for him right there?
I think less for the tag division, more for the singles division in AEW. Megan for me is the hot commodity there. Penelope, not a big loss for AEW. Megan though, definitely is a big loss. That's a big hit. Can't lie.
Give me 1 second. Hello?
You.
Okay. Yeah, I had to move out of studios because my the stuff that I'm working with wasn't moving around, so I got it now. So okay, so with that being said, let's get some music going on playing. Thank you. So guys, was actually a surprising round for me. Why? Because number one, 2 tag teams that went off the list. Pretty high for me, but I can see how important the tag team division is for each brand. I'm a tag team guy myself, so I am very happy to see that tag teams are being appreciated in this draft. What about you guys? What's your thoughts about the tag teams and as well as what's going on with this draft so far? Leave a comment. Be a part of this. Like I said, like and subscribe. Be a part of the vibe on YouTube as well as on all the social media outlets. Make sure you check us out on New York Wrestle Media. This is fun time for us here. Got kind of excited when I heard about this because I was like, damn, I wish I would have done this a couple of years ago. And I thought about it. Oh, yes, we did do it. But when we did it for Turnbuckle Tabloid, we had a whole board. It was just like a fantasy football draft. I think I like this style better. This is a little bit better for me. So yeah, we're getting into it right now. And round 3 is the very interesting aspect of the draft pick. So we'll bring in the other 2 combatants and have a discussion. What is going on here for round 3, Mike?
Well, you tell us this is going to be your round. Do you dictate what we have to pick?
So
what category?
So for this category,
specifically.
So for this category, you 2 have to decide. Usually I would have a drum roll, but I don't know. Is my drum roll around here? I don't know, somewhere around. You know what? Let's go for some dance pop. So for this round, each lead of promotions will have to pick female wrestlers with color, meaning female wrestlers who are of a minority ethnic background. Female wrestlers with an ethnic background. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to think about this. To make the draw. I chose this because I feel as though not only the women's division is climbing the charts of attention when it comes to the fan base, but also we have been seeing a rise of female wrestlers of ethnic backgrounds such as Athena, such as Stephanie Vaquer, and such growing in the ranks. So I'm eager to see what you guys are going to pick for this round. So going back to the lady of New York Wrestle Media, you started off first.
Sure. Well, I already have several women. Actually, all the women in my list are all women of color. But I'm going to leave them there as my main picks, and I'm going to go with somebody else who just popped up in my head. And I am going to take Lash Legend.
Wow, that's a nice pull there. Not one that I didn't think you was gonna pull, but that's a nice pull. Well, since you do have a list in front of you, already have a pretty much a chart of who you would. Where did this pick come from?
Well, I quickly ran the rosters in my head, and I'm like, Raw has some great Latina wrestlers, sure, but they actually fit well in WWE. I'm not gonna, they're doing their thing right now. But then I thought about the SmackDown roster, and she just was the first one that popped into my head. And I said to myself, she's young. She is extremely talented. She's got a commanding look. She could fit right in AEW with the likes of Chris Statlander, Jamie Hayter, Alex Windsor. She would just go in there. She could have an amazing match with Athena if, they pop her up a little bit in the AEW roster, since they bring her up from time to time from Ring of Honor. She'd have a really good match with Mercedes. I think overall she would just fit right in.
Mike, are you okay with this pick?
Actually shocked by this one. Didn't think she would go that route. But I'm good. I got somebody else to counter pick this one. It's gonna be even shocking.
You see, I think he does the whole let the ladies go first thing because he wants that, that shock factor
advantage,
1-2 punch kind of thing, right?
Yeah, we may have to flip it for a couple of rounds just to,
We'll flip it after 5.
Yeah,
So,
halfway through.
Yes.
All right. So let's leave the floor to Mike and have his decision be pulled.
So, it's interesting Jay decided to go this route for round 3 because I was thinking about this woman for a while if I should draft her, but you know what? She's worth the talent and worth the pick on. I pick Layla Gray.
Looks like the crowd was happy with this one. Like, where did this one come from?
Come on, you have to pick the baddie. You gotta pick a baddie in this round.
The fact that you said that,
and the fact that I was also thinking about Athena, but you said her name already, so I was like, nope, not gonna go with her.
Just the fact that you said baddie, I gotta pick the baddie. I'm like, he deserves it. He deserves that pick for this round. Your thoughts, Ari, on this pick?
I'm not surprised because I know that Mike is a very big fan of Layla Gray. So I can see why he would pick her. You know, she has the aesthetic that WWE loves, that sleek, muscular physique. She's gorgeous. She's good in the ring. But just do me a favor, Mike. I'll let you have her. Don't stick her in Jay Cargill's baddie.
Oh,
Don't do that to her again. She deserves better than that.
I wasn't even thinking that, but you know what?
She deserves better.
Now that you mention it,
me shouldn't have to go back to being a babyface now. And Layla and BFAB could be a team. I don't know.
I think you should give her the opportunity to be on her own.
Closing up round 3, using our special wild card from me. It was an interesting round. Lash Legend pull. I know a lot of people are riding high on. I was early on too, and I knew that it was going to be in time that she was going to grow into it, and it looks like the higher ups at WWE did as well, and it also looked at the higher ups at AEW did as well by snatching her up away from WWE. The Layla Gray pull, not a surprise for Mike. I get that from Mike. I could see that he would pull something like that. And you know what? She might actually be a fit for the WWE model. Round 4 coming up. And I think this round is the one in which could get a little bit interesting. Are we doing the 1 for 3s this round?
Yes. Do you want to explain that to the viewers?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 for 3. This is another special format in our draft here where each individual gets to choose 3 of the other roster individuals on their roster. But the other team gets to only choose, gets to give them 1. For instance, if Ari says, I want Roman, Cody, and Randy, out of those 3, Mike has to give her 1. So this is going to be interesting. I want to see what 3 cards these individuals pull, and I want to see which one people are ready to sacrifice. So on the floor, Ari, who are you asking for on the WWE roster?
Ooh, let me think of this because I don't want to dip into my already selected group here. Ooh.
And I just want to also point out too that anybody that the other person doesn't pick are off the board completely.
Yeah,
be drafted again.
Right. Which is why I don't want to touch anybody here.
Right.
Right.
So, I'm going off the top of my head here. So I'm going to pick. Ooh, yeah, you got me, guys, real good with this one.
Really?
I'm going to say. See, those names you picked, but I wouldn't go with that because they're pretty established already where they're at.
Mm-hmm.
I would say, oh my God, I'm drawing blanks here. With that large roster, why am I drawing so many blanks?
Because it's so large.
Yeah, and you know,
Smart one, Mike.
like I said earlier, like it's just so many of them are so WWE fight already. I guess I would go with. I guess Fraxium. I would pick those two. And trying to think of somebody on the other roster. I'm gonna go with. You know what? That's a SmackDown. Carmelo.
So you're putting both of Faxium and Carmelo.
Yes.
So you're separating the tag team. Interesting. Interesting.
I could potentially be separating a tag team.
Right. Ooh, Mike.
So Axiom, Nathan Frazier, or Carmelo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? You can have him. You can have Carmelo Hayes.
Ooh, wow. Oh, that's so generous.
The fans did not like that one, Mike. What was the reasoning for that?
I mean, with all respect, he would. This is what I'm going to admit. He could probably do better on the other show, honestly. I mean, right now he's doing fine, but in the long run, it's not going to last. I think just because the height difference thing over here, but yeah, he would definitely work better off in
Wow.
In AEW.
The matches he could put in AEW. Oh, my goodness.
My God, you just got rid of a champion. That's insane, brother. Wow.
Yeah, now you got a vacant spot there.
Yeah,
For the
vacant. Wow. Woo. That's a big move right there. That's a promoter over there that is taking big risk over there. Very Triple H, Vince McMahon-ish. No. Yeah, I don't think they'll do anything like that. But with that being said, Mike, present your 3 cards.
So my 3 cards are from it's 3 from AEW. So either Brian Cage, Big Bill, or Sammy Guevara.
Brian Cage, Big Bill, Sammy Guevara. Interesting matchup. One has been in WWE already, or possibly. Well, you could say the other two have danced there maybe for a single night, but one has been there, and the other two possibly could fit in that system as well.
3 different styles: a high flyer, heavyweight, and a giant.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So who are you giving me?
Mike, you know what? I'm going to be generous too, since you were so kind to give me Carmelo. I'm going to give you Brian Cage. Wow, you went way back with that clip.
The reason why I did that one was because I know how much Mike loves Brian Cage.
And he's going to find himself a new family, either Judgment Day, The Vision. You have the pick of the litter, buddy.
He was pretty much dead set on you hoping that you give up.
Oh,
Brian
I know
Cage.
he was back there like, please pick Brian. Please. And you know, that's why I'm like, it doesn't matter who he puts as 2 and 3. It's going to be Brian. And
Funny enough, it was either between Brian or Bill for me, honestly, because Big Bill's not a bad big man that I can plug in anywhere.
For the man of his size, he's in great shape and he could work. But you know, Brian Cage is exactly what WWE loves to see in a wrestler, just muscle upon muscle. Yeah. And the dude can do things in the ring that most big dudes like that don't ever try to do. So hopefully, you know, stays healthy and he can do some big things for you guys. And I think he would be a nice, refreshing pick for the division. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Well, I have to say that was a shocking round here for the History and Headlocks draft day. I mean, they were very giving, I have to say, for this round. They were very giving. It was almost like if it was the holiday season. But round 4, I like that wild card thing. I love to have the cards out there because now those individuals that were not taken in that round are off the table. You cannot draft them at all. They are undraftable. So, unfortunately, no one from Faxium can be drafted. And the other two, Guevara and Big Bill, are safe to stay where they are. Going into round 5, we'll go back to our previous round of draft callings, leading off with Ariana coming back to the stage, leading off round 5.
Okay, so round 5, I am going to pick one of the ladies in WWE, someone that I think has been completely misused. Even if they give her belts, she's just being misused completely, and that is Julia.
And you know what? She looks shocked as well. Look at her face. Her face is screaming, what just happened here?
Hey,
wow.
Julia, you will be shocked, but you'll be thankful afterwards.
Oh, wow. You gave reasoning. You gave proper reasoning, too.
And not only that, like, you know, we know what she's capable of in the ring. We've seen what she did in Japan. I mean, she's a killer in the ring. And since being brought up to WWE, she really just hasn't been able to show her full capacity in the ring. And they haven't really given her a personality to work with. And you see a lot of fans always saying, what's the big deal about Julia? Like, she's boring. And they don't get it because they haven't seen her prior to her NXT and WWE days. And then when she did show a little bit of her aggression in the ring a few weeks ago with her match with Rhea, people criticized her. WWE fans was too stiff.
Right.
That wasn't right. That was wrong of her to do. That style that she truly works in can be fully appreciated and loved in AEW.
Yeah, I agree. I'm also going to ask, do you think the language barrier can be a problem as well that's happening with her?
That could possibly be another one, you know, and they just don't know how to present her because of that. I mean, I know they have her with Kiana to kind of be her little, like her translator of sorts, and that's fine. That works. But I think in AEW, they'll be able to do something, help her own up with the language. And I mean, look at how they've helped Mina, for example. Her English has gotten really great since she's been there.
Right.
So I you know, I don't know what they're doing. I guess they're sending them to school. I don't know, but yeah.
They have just been watching a lot of YouTube. Either that or Duolingo. They pay for their subscription to Duolingo. Mike, is this a big grab for her?
That one hurt. I didn't think she was going to grab her.
Really?
Really? I honestly didn't think you would take her.
Okay.
But it's interesting you bring up the language barrier because my next pick is really going to piss you off.
Oh, okay. No.
Because if we stick with the theme of who she picked, I'm going to go with the alpha, Konosuke Takeshita.
Wow, bless you. Although, honestly, I would have thought he would have went higher on the draft. It's kind of shocking that he wasn't higher on the draft. But to say the least, yeah, this could be a dagger. What was the reason for this pick?
aside from the young age, the guy is very talented. Match of the year candidates in the past 3 years, honestly. And for him coming over here, it's time to get him straight into the main event. AEW has been wasting their sweet little time. He should be in the main events now.
Wow. Do you agree? He should be in the main events now?
I mean, yeah, I can see that. I mean, the AEW main event scene right now is crazy stacked compared to WWE's, though. So, the only thing is, yeah, this hurts, but I think it's going to hurt him more, Takeshita. Because that language back, even though he can speak his English, I could still see Triple H and Shawn saying he needs time in NXT. And then that's gonna hurt him.
So they're not paying for Duolingo subscriptions in WWE.
That's on them. That's on them.
Use Google Translate, brother.
Shibata does it. It works in AEW.
Wow, that was an interesting round, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! 2 foreign international stars switching sides, and yeah, you can see what could have been, what could be, or what could have been if our companies were able to have this kind of dialogue and business practices. Guys, make sure you follow us, New York Wrestle Media. Like and subscribe, be a part of the vibe of all things connected to not only wrestling, we cover everything else too. We have sports, we have video games, everything on the line here on the network, New York Wrestle Media. Like and subscribe and be a part of the vibe of all things connected to us here on the YouTube and other streaming platforms. Before we go into round 6, we are going into deep dive into the minor league. We are going to get into, can't really call them minor leaguers. Let's just say that they're not the high stage of excellence that WWE and AEW is. We're going to look at individuals who are in such promotions as New Japan, TNA, and the indie scene. And we're going to see who is going to be a future star in these upcoming promotions. Bring to the stage now, we're going to have Ari come up and make her pick.
Okay, so I was thinking about this one, and I think I'm going to dip into the indie scene. And we New York indie scene fans, we're very familiar with this guy, and I'm going to go with Charles Mason.
I am a huge fan of this pick. Ariana, I think you might have a big grab right there, big steal, especially being from a New York scene. What was your reason why we grabbed Mason?
I mean, first of all, he's still super young. And his style will just fit right in. I mean, can you imagine him having matches with guys like Darby Allin? Or even, Moxley, freaking Gabe Kidd, just the death matches that he could put on, the blood and guts performance that he could put on, he'll just fit in so seamlessly. And when I went to Collision in December, he actually worked a dark match with, or I should say a Ring of Honor match against Satnam Singh for whatever reason. But when he came out, the crowd went crazy for him. They started booing him, cheering him, cursing him out. They threw everything at him. And so I could see how if he were to ever pop up in AEW, he would have a big following already, plus gain some brand new fans.
That is a sweet pick. I have to say the least. Yeah, Mike, your thoughts on this pick?
It hurts, but you got a murderer on your roster now, so have fun with that one.
There are murderers on the roster.
A murderer, by the way.
There's a couple of murderers on the roster.
Murderers.
Let's see. I mean, honestly, too. Isn't the past? Haven't you seen Mark Briscoe be killed at one time? Like, I mean, come on.
Have him and Swerve go at it.
Exactly.
Oof.
I mean, we just saw a car accident on Wednesday in a carpet match.
That was hilarious.
But honestly, you stole my pick. You fucking
really? Oh,
I was gonna pick him.
Oh,
that's my bad. Well, that's why you wanted me to go first, right?
That's what happens when ladies first, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to announce this one, since I will say it stings a little bit. You took the Motor City Machine Guns, but I'm going to go with a young up-and-coming tag team that have made themselves a big name for themselves the last couple of years, especially after the pandemic. The name we're going to work on, but I'm choosing the main event. Midas Black and Jay.
Chop cheese! Chop cheese! Chop
Yeah,
cheese!
that's going to be a new chant for us here at WWE, but a fun tag team, a fun gimmick. Both are great workers, can fit in very well here in our tag team division.
Why the main event?
Why? Why not?
No, I'm saying, why you want to change the name of the main event? I mean, it fixed the gimmick. Unless you're going to call them the Big Top. Like, what are you going to do?
Maybe, well, honestly, some of our fans are maybe stupid. So if we call them main event and then we say, wait for the main event, they're going to be like, oh, they're in the... No. But Big Top's not that bad. We'll think of something.
How's this pick for you, Ari?
Yeah, you know what? I'm not mad at it. Actually, I can see that. The guys already come in with a solid gimmick. WWE can work with that type of feel. I mean, they need a tag team, a strong tag team, and I think they've been working together for years, and they have a great system together. And I immediately just in my head was like main event versus Kofi and Xavier. Mm-hmm. I think they will put on a hell of a match if they let them fly. Let them just go.
I like what you did there. Let them fly.
Flying high, Ari. Flying high.
Yeah. I like that for you. I like that for you guys.
Homegrown talent just got picked here. I like that here. I like that here in New York WrestleMania. We were in New York. It's a New York program. It's a New York industry, and we're gonna look out for our New York peoples here in New York WrestleMania and history and headlocks. Round 6, kicking it off. Round 6, I want to go back to the wild cards. I want to do that again just to lead off to the back end of this round. So I want to go,
and I'll be going first.
And I was going to say, Mike, you can kick it off this way. You kick off the back end. This is the back 9, like in golf. So this is the back end of this draft. So Mike, you get to pick your 3 that you would like.
Oh, it's this one. I'll stick with the tag team theme for this one.
Okay.
Top Flight.
Okay.
The Outrunners. Or what's the third team? Or Butcher and Blade.
Really? Okay. Ari, you are on the clock. Which one will you be giving WWE?
I'm sorry for calling you a bitch before, by the way.
An hour later, he apologizes.
That's what you call backroom negotiating. That's what happens with backroom negotiations.
You're very pretty today, by the way.
Oh, look at you. You know how to get to a girl's heart. You call her a bitch, then you tell her she's pretty. Okay. So, when you brought up the Outrunners, I'm like, all right, that could work. But I think Butcher and the Blade would be a great fit for WWE. I'm sorry. I thought you actually wanted Butcher and the Blade.
I want Top Flight.
I told you there. There's a shocker here for me, but I'll explain that to you guys during the analysis in between the rounds. But yeah, well, that was a hard reach right there, Mike. I think you might have got the end of the stick there, but Now payback is a mug, as they would say. So choose wisely, Ariana.
Fuck me.
Choose wisely, Ariana.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with JD McDonough.
JD McDonough.
Can we dip into NXT?
Yeah.
Actually, no, because you know what? No, I'm good. I'm good actually.
Oh.
I'm good actually.
What's wrong with people from NXT?
Nothing. It's just I'm not as keen on NXT guys.
Well versed.
Like the ones that were already in AEW that left, and they can stay there. They're doing their thing in NXT. So yeah. So JD McDonough. I think I'll grab a lady, and I'll go with Candice LeRae. And you know what? Johnny Gargano too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We got JD McDonough, Candice LeRae, and Johnny Gargano. Which one will you give her?
You know what? You can have Mr. Johnny Wrestling.
Someone was feeling charitable today.
Yeah, I know, right?
You just put DIY back together?
Well, if she wants to do that, that's on her. That's on her.
Wow.
They're better together and also better separate.
Yeah. You have that possibility there.
Work together, but not necessarily work together.
True.
Sure.
That's a potential feud. He comes in like, you abandoned me. Now I'm here. You left me in WWE doing planks and crying over you.
Yeah, I actually, that's actually a good snack. I guess for after what was put forth for Mike, I believe he actually gave you a layup there. That was a charitable cause there.
You want to hear something funny there? I was gonna offer you Johnny and Candice together as a package for a trade later.
All right.
Even better.
Now Candice stays here. You can't have her.
Coming from Ricky.
Use her properly then.
Coming from Ricky, you guys each take one. You get either Sol Ruka, Lola Vice, or Ethan Page. Adi, who do you want?
Sol Ruka.
Mike.
Yeah, Sol.
You can't take her. She just took her. You got to take one of the other two.
Oh, I guess I would take Ethan if I was the other side.
And I'll take Lola for other reasons. So, Seven kicking up, ladies and gentlemen.
Damien won't be happy to hear that.
It'll be all right.
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna take this person.
I'll put you guys back in the boardroom for a second as we continue on. That was definitely an interesting round. I am shocked, especially by Mike's wild card picks. I actually thought that he would have put Private Party on the table since he was doing the 3. I thought Private Party would have definitely be an easy choice for him and a difficult one for Ariana. So she gave you an out. He gave you an out and he took it. And for Ariana's choices, very good. Got some creativity going on there by drafting Gargano that actually helps the storyline to continue. Fight forever. And you'll see it with these two down the line from years to come. Round 7, we're going to go back to our normal ways. Kicking it off with Mike. You coming to the stage for round 7. Mike, you make your first draft pick.
I mean, this one is pretty easy to pick him because nobody's really been thinking about him. Nobody's seen him in a while. I choose the Switchblade, Jay White.
Nice call. Good grab at the 7th round, Mike. Good call.
You know what? My fuck up before with Butcher and Blade might have worked out because now Jay White has henchmen.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Judgment Day 2.0, maybe Dominic in there too.
I think that's a smart pairing. I don't see anything wrong with that. That is actually a nice pick on the 7th round. What made you get this pick here?
I mean, not for nothing. He's had his ups and downs with injuries, but I think overall he should be, when healthy, is one of the best wrestlers on the planet. But in AEW, again, very crowded over there, so it's going to be possibly no chance for him to make up to the card higher. But over here, definitely a lot more opportunity for him.
Ariana, you okay with this pick here?
No.
I mean, we wanted to say yes.
Yeah. Go ahead. You could take Switchblade. Sure. Yeah. No, it hurts. It hurts. But he's talented enough where he could work anywhere and make some good headway.
Yeah, this might burn. This might burn. I don't know. But you know what? You have the opportunity to do your duty as well for your round 7 pick.
Yes. So my pick for round 7 is a super young one and super talented, and I could see him going places in AEW. And I'm picking Javon Evans.
The WWE fans are not happy, ladies and gentlemen. She just snagged the young goat. Someone's bouncy. Wow. Do you think Mike should have played the card in where you probably would have protected him, or do you think you would have snatched him up if he was on the table for a wild card, for a card pick?
You know what? If he would have popped up in a wild card, I would have snatched him up. Yeah, I would have taken a rule and been like, getting him.
He's young. He's bouncy.
He's bouncy. I mean, he could bounce around an AEW ring with so many other bouncy wrestlers in AEW. yeah, definitely. He's definitely a hot pick there.
Mike, how are we feeling with this one, Mike? Back to the old drawing board.
I can't hear you. You suck.
I think that's a fair trade. If you're getting Switchblade, I'm getting Javon. All right, I think that's a fair trade.
Different people.
Yeah, but they're the potential of both of them are sky's the limit.
That is that one might be a dagger as well. That was a big pick there, Ari. There's nothing more deadlier than a woman scorned, and sure enough, she proves it. Round 7, ladies and gentlemen, in the books, leading up to round 8. Round 8 will be a special. Will be called by me. And in this round, we are going to go for the gold, baby. In this round, you, the owner of each promotion, get to steal one of the other one's champions. So, who are we looking at? Well, are we looking for the top tier champs? Are we looking for the mid-card holders who are dominating? Or are we looking at those who are in our sub-promotions who have superstar potential? Mike, you're still leading off here. Champion for champion. Who are you snatching from the AEW locker room?
I was going to play it nice and not touch this person. But damn it. God damn it. Technically, he's a part of the AEW roster, but he's a world champion for Ring of Honor. I'm taking Bandito.
Nice grab there with Bandito. What was your thoughts? Why didn't you go higher on the main rosters?
Well, I was just thinking more of potential and just the idea of having Bandito on my roster with the likes of Penta, with Rey Fenix, and the great Rey Mysterio. I couldn't pass up the opportunity.
Ari, how are we taking this one?
Yeah, that's short. That's a little short. That's a little sharp. You know, Bandito is a fantastic talent.
Again, I was gonna be nice, but you took Javon, so I had to take somebody else.
All right. I mean, I can't think of any other way you could be nice with the champions in AW, but okay.
Good call here. Good call here. Good call here. I like the fiery choices here. What choice with that one? Because he could have went big, but this one here is about potential as well. And we all know we've seen Bandito not only does have potential, but shown his potential as well. So that was a snag. That was a nice snag. So put you on the clock, Ari. Woo.
All right. Well, I'm looking at the list here of WWE champions, and I've already taken 3 with Lash and Julia and Carmelo. But looking now, I'm going to have to do a take back from the past, and I'm going to take Penta.
The WWE fans are crushed, and you did it in a maniacal way. I said it.
Maniacal.
He's so over now, like it's ridiculous. And right now he's got him in the iron is hot. Oh my goodness! And you just
I know.
What was the big call here? Why are we bringing him back home to AEW?
I mean, I'm just, first of all, he's Penta. He's so talented. He's talented wherever he goes. He was so great in AEW until whatever happened at the end. And also just looking at the rest of the list, I mean, Cody is just perfect where he's at. Y'all could keep Punk.
I know he wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, y'all could keep Jade. AJ obviously is a package deal with her husband Punk, and the tag teams. Yeah.
Logical call. Yeah. Mike, was this a surprise for you?
No comment.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, this one hurts.
I mean, it hurt both ways, It hurt losing him. Now it hurts for you guys to lose him.
Yeah.
But you know what though? It's smart booking, and I would have made that grab as well. So closing out round 8, another wild card pick, and so happens both picks were from Latin origins, and and both will be impactful wherever they go. I thought it was a very smart move for Mike. Take it from a Ring of Honor, and Ari went with the logical choice with Penta, because right now the man is on fire. Round 9, going into our regular round of what we do, what's happening, and we'll do our straight up picks. And Mike, you're on the clock.
I'm going to stick with the theme of tag teams. And this tag team hasn't been around, but due to only one of them being out, but they are technically still a tag team, and Mr. House of Black is missing these two guys very much. I'm taking the Hounds of Hell, Brody King and Buddy Matthews.
Nice pickup, sir. Nice. I see what you're going for there.
Yep. Technically still a tag team.
Yeah, and the tag team picks, you're getting 2-for-1s. It's actually smart move. Building up that roster. Not bad choices. Not only for the
I now have the House of Black in WWE.
That he does. Ariana, your thoughts about that pick?
Yeah.
There you go. That's how I want you to feel.
Brody's the one that really hurts, because he's been killing it for us right now.
Definitely.
Freaking A.
I just swapped Zelina Vega for Julia Hart.
For Julia. Yeah. Fair enough.
That's all right, because now we get Ariana to make her pick, and I have a feeling she's not going to be so nice. So
I know. I'm looking at who I have remaining here, and I was going to hold on to this name a little longer, but I think I'm going to have to drop it now. But I'm taking Stephanie Vaquer.
Yeah. Next year when we do this, we got to find a way to we could freeze we could freeze talent, because woo, did you just snag up another champ, didn't you?
I snatched up another champion. Yep.
On the low. Mike is going to be there sitting there saying, champions are not available unless it's
no more, yeah, they're off limits.
They're off limits unless Jay calls it.
This goes without saying why. I mean, she's just so special. We saw her work a couple of matches in AEW, and we were so excited about the possibility of having her sign with them. But she went with WWE, and you know what? It's worked out for her in WWE, obviously. As you can see, she is the women's champion on Raw.
And she comes back, right? She's coming back to AEW.
She's coming back to AEW. I just feel like the talent in AEW would be much more compatible with her, because some of the matches that she's had to put on in WWE, not her fault at all, have not been the greatest. But again, not her fault, because she comes in with the total package. It's her opponents that have been slacking in the ring.
Wow, this is a shocker, Mike. What's your thoughts? And at round 9, this is woo, this is a good one. And she dropped the bomb by actually saying, let me grab this up now.
Yeah.
But you know what that scares me is that she says she had somebody else on the list. So now it's I'm afraid from round 10. But this one hurts. This one definitely hurts.
I think of what I have left, she was probably the highest one.
Oh.
Yeah, I would say so. The others are good. They're yeah.
I mean, just the list of Lash, Carmelo, Julia, Penta, Stephanie, and even Charles, all champions. Fucking every single one of them has a belt.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting to close out the draft, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, we are approaching round 10, and with this round, I have to say, I'm calling the shots for the last round, ladies and gentlemen. I'm calling the shots. This last round, I was tossing around ideas for what it was that I want to do, but after how interesting I saw this draft was, I said, you know what? I want to give each owner, each promoter a possibility for the steal. This final round will be snatch them back. Which one of the ones that they drafted from your roster you want back? Kicking it off this round, Mike, which one in which Ariana took from you want back?
Wow. I mean, considering how mad I got, I'll take Javon Evans back.
You had a litany of people on there. You had to stack deck. Why Javon?
I mean, he again, a guy that's very young that has all the potential in the world. In the land of AEW, he'd be lost. But in WWE, he has upwards momentum that we need to keep going with.
All right, guess who's bouncing back to WWE? Javon Evans comes back to the WWE. Ariana, how's that?
Yeah, that sucks. But he is super young. He is super young, so he still has many years ahead of him in his career. He may end up in AEW at some point, or he may just be a lifer in WWE. So we shall see what the future, that beautiful future, holds for this kid.
So Ariana, now that he took one back from you, who are you snatching back for your?
Oh, I think this is an obvious pick. I'm taking back Takeshita immediately without fail. No hesitation.
Logical choice, right?
Mm-hmm. He's one of my favorites there right now. So, he's another one who's super young.
Is there anyone on that list that came close?
Brody definitely is right on his ass behind him.
Oh man, Mike, how's that one? You had him in your hand.
I know, right? But I mean, it's fair enough. That's yeah. Fuck. All right. Just, all right.
I know we're both like, fine.
You had him. You know what? Listen,
I'm mad at you because you fucked up what I was gonna originally do, but whatever.
You know what?
No.
That's what happens when you have
when I make you the moderator.
When I'm at the helm. And guys, once again, thank you guys for being a part of this. I love this. This was fun as hell.
We still have the trade stuff. We could offer 5 people and 3 could be accepted.
So this is what you guys do. Yeah. You guys film that on your own without me, right? No, seriously. It'll be what is known as the supplemental draft. You guys do that recording on your own. You can do it during the week and such whenever you're free. You guys do that, and this will be just an additional add-on to this as well, because I know everyone is going to be watching the ridiculousness of how we pull this off. Fun draft, fun times. I mean, it was. I like the way this rolled out. Ariana, what was your thoughts finalizing your roster?
I'm very happy with who I have. You know, I took some losses there. Yes, I did, but I like who I have right now. We have some solid veterans. We have some up-and-comers. We have people who have proven to be champions already. So I feel good.
Mike, your takeaways from this draft?
Definitely very interesting the way how my roster ends, but it's a good mix of talent that could definitely be plugged in right away into our current product.
Yeah.
So, guys, once again, thanks again for being a part of New York Wrestle Media. History and Headlocks, what's coming down? What's going down the line? What else is up and coming and in store for these episodes?
Well, after this one, we're going to do another retrospective of the one, the only Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, on the next episode of History and Headlocks. And we'll have a special guest with us. Referee Angel will be joining us to talk about one of his favorite wrestlers.
I knew it. Once I heard the name, I said, definitely Referee Angel going to be involved in that.
He's going to come out in his HBK gear or something. Zebra pants on.
And this one's definitely going to be a 2-parter. Because we're going to talk about the first half of his career on the next episode, and then we'll talk about the later half.
All righty. Now, Ariana,
he's come back from 02.
Ariana, you have been doing something special the last couple of months, and if it's okay, if you could share what you've been doing, I'm doing some promotion for that as well.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So, those of you that know me, I'm actually a young widow. I lost my partner at the age of 30. He was battling cancer, so he's been gone almost 15 years, and I've made an amazing connection with other young widowed and older as well men and women over the years, and we really wanted to do something where to fill a gap that we found ourselves in, which is a community, and to help out, because there were many moments where we all felt very lost in those first few years, especially because your whole life just changes altogether when that person that you shared your life with is no longer on this earth. And it's not just a breakup, just gone forever. So myself with my friend Heidi and my friend Teresa, we got together and we founded a bereavement group called Wonder Widows Bereavement, which you can find us on Instagram, Facebook. We're working on a YouTube, and we're trying to be more than just a bereavement group that meets once a week. We want to be like a community, a network, and give advice, tips, resources, not just for people who have lost a partner, but for anybody who may have lost somebody special in their life. Because grief is something that we can't avoid in this world. and we all grieve differently, and some people struggle and some people can get through it, but we're here to help with anybody who's struggling with any kind of loss that has impacted their lives greatly.
And please, guys, if you're watching, if you know anybody who is going through this, who is, if you and yourself is going through this, please reach out to Ariana and the group, and just know that you guys aren't alone out there. There's people out there. There are many out there who are struggling and still having to handle loss in different and difficult ways. So thank you for that. Oh, amazing. And as well as for all of you guys who've been watching and been, our numbers are going up, people. I'm telling you, subscriptions have been going up, views have been going up. We've been checking in, we've been dialing in now. The socials are clicking. So you guys keep up, be a part of the vibe, and like and subscribe. All things connected to New York Wrestle Media, history and headlocks. You got Press Play with Santi. New episode up of Press Play Santi will be coming out soon. I'm going to be looking and discussing the just released game of Crimson Desert. Ooh, that is that's a lot to handle there. And also a new show debuting, New York Wrestle Media Havoc, will be me discussing new wrestling games that are being released this year, as well as doing some universe mode for WWE 2K26. So that'll be some fun things to participate as well. And thank you guys again for partaking, and love you guys. Check you guys in a sec. Sit, turn type, sit. Good boy.